Oh, we should be ready to rock here, boys and girls. AirPods, microphone. We're good to go. Greetings, everyone. It is Thursday, October 9th, 2025, 7:02 p.m. Pacific time. This is what my hair looks like, I guess. I'm working on this new thing with my hair where I like push it backwards. This is under recommendation of my romantic partner who is in the beauty industry, a licensed cosmetologist. She's an expert in beauty. I want to be more beautiful. Now, I don't really care about being more beautiful, but I do like people comment on my hair, especially women in my life, make fun of my haircuts, men in my life too. So it's like, I like shaving my head, man, but it's like, I don't know. There seems, I think I've talked about this before, so much value on hair. Oh, grow your hair. I never know what to do with it. And I get the worst haircuts, man. I'll start even paying like, for me, I just always get the cheapest fucking haircut I could possibly get. $10, $20 haircut. That's not true. You can't get a $10 haircut. Anyway, the cheapest haircut I could get. The haircut and like the fucking great clips or super cuts or whatever. Now I get some horrible haircuts. Whatever. I start paying for them. I got one or two good ones. Now we're talking 50 upwards of $100 haircuts. And I still get some shitty haircuts. So I don't know. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. The recommendation um that I've been given is to like brush my hair back, get it wet, and brush my and like put it backwards. So that's what I'm kind of going with now. But when I do this podcast, I see myself. I try not to look at myself, obsess over those sorts of things. Check for boogers in the mirror. I need to do a better job of checking like that. I don't have my face shaved. Both anyone that I kiss, which is little girls that I take care of, and big girl who I kiss is complain. I have like the shitty teenage kind of facial hair, mustache, and goatee. And anyway, I guess it's bothersome. My lady, I was in LA this past weekend, and I'll be there again this weekend. And my lady waxed my face. Dude, that was one of the most painful experiences I've ever been through in my life. I thought she was ripping the skin off my face. I thought for sure she had fucked up and she had ripped the skin off my face. She waxed my upper lip, my chin, and a little bit of my cheeks. Oh my God, dude, brutal. And she couldn't finish because I'm a pussy. And I was like, dude, no, fuck that. We're not finishing. So now it's kind of patchy. It does work. Like it's smooth where she shaved, but it's it's fucking horrific. Speaking of a guy that needs to get waxed, let's see. He shows up. Benjamin. Benjamin. Anyway, Ben showed up a second ago. There he is. There's Benjamin. And do I need to? I don't need to do anything, right?
What up, dude?
Yeah, dude. What are you doing, buddy?
I'm getting my
You touching yourself?
uh what yeah, man.
Are you using the restroom right now?
No, I'm moving locations. I haven't turned my camera on yet.
Ben, I was just talking about waxing, facial or body wax, hair waxing.
Okay.
Have you ever had this done? You're a very hairy guy.
I've done it myself.
For real?
Like to myself, yeah. I bought some like just self like a self wax. This is years and years ago. Like a self waxing kit because I had these spots in my back that I wanted to wax off before beach season.
How do you
So
wax your own
I
back?
did that a while ago. It didn't really turn out that well.
How do you wax your own back?
I mean, Rochelle might have helped me. It's like the like the like where your rib cage is, like but on your back, like below your shoulder blade, kind of in the I could actually probably have done it myself if I really wanted to, like if I was flexible enough. But
Huh.
anyway,
And how did that go?
it was like a deep shave, and then it came back
Whoa,
mighty. And
nice Seahawks shirt. I got a new Seahawks shirt too.
this is my custom, dude.
Whoa. Oh, that's your custom mic one?
Yeah, dude.
That's
Here,
nice.
I don't know how to do this without exposing myself.
It's like when you wax that time you wax your back.
Come on.
Just like when you watch, yeah.
There it is. What up? Mike.
Dang, that's sick.
Yeah. I went 32 instead of 06. I know you went 06, but
Yeah, 32. That was my other option. I was thinking of 32. Maybe I'll get another one at an away jersey or the white one. I want to get the old school one that they wore this past weekend. That was my other option. I was getting the jerseys. Was the
I
throwback.
know.
That throwback is
I
sick.
know.
Because I actually
I wish
hate
they
the
had more
modern Seahawks
throwback stuff.
jerseys. They're probably my least favorite jerseys,
Oh,
honestly.
hot take.
Bro, they're stupid with neon. I've never liked them, but now we adopt them. God bless you, Coach Mike. Did you know the Seahawks are apparently? I don't know if we talked about this on maybe the first week. You know they're like the next team that's going to be up for sale.
Sorry, what? I switched Wi-Fi networks and I lost you there for a second.
Do you know that I think maybe we talked about this the first week, but do you know that the Seahawks are the next team that's like up for sale?
Uh, who says that?
That's what my sources tell me.
Sal Palantonio?
Yeah, Sal Pal. Uh, yeah, that's what I heard. They're owned by Paul Allen's wife. He's dead. Paul
Yeah.
Allen was like Microsoft founder, right?
Yep.
And they're owned by his wife, and I think she's ready to get out of the game, like and cash out and like liquidate her assets before she does. I think that's what I've heard, which is very
Uh,
interesting.
I could see that. Good thing they hired Mike because now that they're worth 100 billion times as much as they would have been with Pete Carroll.
Yeah, maybe when his contract's up, that's what he'll get. Maybe he'll get equity in the team to re-sign after he's won like two straight Super Bowls.
Straight. Try
Bro,
7.
did you watch this Sunday's game?
Yeah, that was tough.
Tough game, but
It's
that
tough.
was a sick game.
Yeah, it was. I mean, if they
Like
just
just a sick football game.
if the Seahawks were healthy, they win that game. But I had a thought. I had a thought this afternoon, and when I knew I was going to talk to you, I was like, sneaky NFC Championship preview, maybe,
Hey, I like that.
maybe,
I like both those teams a
maybe
lot. I like the
divisional.
Bucks. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's like one of those it's a good loss because it shows also that dude, Sam Darnold's fucking good, man.
yeah,
He had a play I think it's towards the end of the game where he like navigated the pocket like a fucking obstacle course. And it's like so many quarterbacks you watch, especially in college. I've been watching a lot of college, like watching Arch Manning. Like
dude.
any sort of anything, any defender anywhere close to him in the pocket, he freaks the fuck out. Uh, and like Sam Darnold had all these dudes collapsing on him. He like I don't know, just like shifted and navigated, weighed his way through the pocket like a fucking running back, and then made a throw like across his body. I don't know. The dude's good, man. I like him.
Yeah, just gotta get those D-backs back. I didn't think it'd be this dark if I turn these lights on. It's weird.
I
Sorry.
like that. Feels like an opium den.
Dude, check this out. I just installed this yesterday. This is what you do when you don't have children. Uh
Oh
oh shit,
snap!
it's all blurred. Sorry,
A little
listeners.
TNF.
Dude, so I
Oh
installed
shit! What is that?
just it's a backlight LED, but it's connected to my cam lights. So it doesn't really work for football, honestly. It's more so for like live concerts and shit. But it's pretty sick.
How's your TV mounted? The mount is nice.
It's just one of the it's let's see.
Looks
It's just a little swivel arm situation.
nice, though. That's
It's got
sick
these
setup.
LEDs on the back. So
Yo,
it looks pretty sick.
you're in the same house, right?
Yeah, this is just the basement.
The basement of the house you've been in for a while?
Yeah.
I've never been in the basement.
No, we did the basement post COVID.
Oh, okay. So it was
So yeah.
unfinished before?
Yeah, it was a big like crawl space basically.
Damn, looks nice.
Anywho, so I'm down here tonight. Rochelle's upstairs watching Is It Cake. I'm just playing with my lights.
Wait, is that the show where the chick just goes around and like makes shit out of cake that looks real?
That was a really, really bad synopsis of that show that you just gave.
I don't know. I've never seen it, but it's like, do you make cakes that look like real objects?
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's in
Whoa,
Netflix.
that's interesting.
It's really not. It's just a good go to bed show.
Well, it's interesting, yeah, because it's not interesting. It's interesting that someone would watch that, but yeah, I guess you're using like kind of fall asleep. That works. I guess it could kind of be kind of like meditative.
I gotta
Is
turn
it
these lights
cake?
on.
Is it not cake? Like kind of like melds reality. Is it real? Is it not real? It's kind of like being. It's kind of like transgenderism, Buzz.
What is cake?
What is a girl? What is a
What is
boy?
cake? What is yeah, yeah. It's the exact same thing. It's a great analogy.
I've been. I should probably shouldn't talk about that. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
Eh, eh, I'll just say
Even
this
even dabbling?
in youth sports, if you've
Oh
got a
boy.
if you've got a boy on your team
Get the
and it
cancel
all
button out.
let me just say this. It's an advantage to be a biological boy
Yep.
in female sports. I'll put it.
Yeah.
I was about to go on a
Breaking
much more personal anecdote, but I'll keep it that way. I'll keep it that.
news. Turns out separating sports by gender actually does make a lot of sense.
Uh, yeah, man, fuck, I can't say that shit. Uh, anyway, yeah,
Are there
Seahawks
any late? Are
they're
there any
good, man.
late?
They got a solid squad. The team is solid. They're better than last year. They're gonna be in the playoffs. It is kind of bizarre. They keep losing at home though. You know their home record is like fucking bizarrely bad,
Yeah, that's weird.
and their road record is awesome
Both
since
man,
since he took over.
more
More
like
like
nine
10th man.
exactly.
Let's get an extra man
Uh,
out there.
I know, right? It's an extra woman out there.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. Who knows? Brittany Griner?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that, but I don't think that'll go. Actually, I
Hey,
do know a little about that because
Brittany Griner playing free safety Seahawks. Let's go.
my girls' soccer team, I'm coaching JoJo's soccer team, 6-year-old girls, first grade. We're undefeated. We're crushing teams, but we scrimmaged the 6-year-old boys on Tuesday, and we got fucking obliterated. So it's a good humbling experience. So that's the other piece of news or like analysis. The opposite is also true. Girls playing in boys sports does not go well for
Yeah.
the. So I just want to make sure that's clear.
Yeah.
Um, how to yeah,
You've always been an
dog.
equal rights guy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm an equal rights guy.
Yeah, you want everybody to be treated fairly.
I do want everyone to be treated fairly.
Perfect. End of story.
Who thought they got the Jags? They got your Jags coming up this weekend.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be a tough one for me.
The hottest team in the AFC. That's gonna be a real heartbreaker for you.
No, I'm rooting for the Seahawks first, but the Jags are definitely my second.
Dude, the Jags
My
are
second.
good. The Jags are 4-1.
I know, it's sick. That game against the Chiefs was nuts.
That's Monday Night Football, right?
Yeah. Did you watch
Yeah.
it?
I watch the highlights. Every week I watch the highlights of every game. I watch all of the Seahawks and I watch all of the Vikings. And then I usually pick like one other like game of the week to watch the whole thing. Other than I just watch the highlights. By the way, dude, I watched football yesterday. I watched all the games and highlights yesterday. I was
Yeah.
in LA again this past weekend, so I'm always like a day or two behind.
Yeah, I know you are. You have a weird football watching schedule.
I know. I just can't sit and watch during the day. Like, do you watch Red Zone?
No.
Okay. I used to watch
But
Red Zone, but I think,
I did buy Sunday tickets so I can see all the Seahawks games.
oh, for real? So how do you watch them? Do you watch them live?
YouTube TV. Yeah, well, I've watched them live. Well, recently it's been easy because the game this past weekend was really good. And it was already the national game here in the Southeast because of the Bucks. And
What, you
then
sit down at 4 p.m. and what are you doing commercials?
uh, uh, what millions of other people do during commercials. I don't know. Look at their phone, go to the bathroom. Like I don't know. Commercials have been
Oh,
around for like 100 years, dude.
yeah, I know. I'm just not used to watching them anymore. I never watch a game live, really
Yeah, I guess I'm a
ever.
bigger fan than you.
No, I watch all of the games, every snap. I've watched every snap of Coach Mike's tenure, but I never live. But I have been to two games live. Uh, but never live. Dude, I went to UFC live this past weekend in Vegas.
What about Vegas?
I went to UFC live in Vegas this past weekend.
Yeah, you posted that thing on Instagram, and all I could focus on was the dude making the phallic gestures with his hands. I was like,
Right?
why is he posting this? And then it took me like five replays to see you in the corner being a weirdo.
Doing the kitty cat.
Is that what you were doing? Were they telling y'all to do something, or was that just your
No,
instinct?
he's like, you guys want to be on TV? You guys want to be on TV? I'm like, yeah, yeah. And the guy who was fighting right that they're introducing when they showed us was like, dude, this guy's from like Senegal. He is like looks like a fucking superhero, dude. He's the most jacked, shredded, terrifying human being imaginable. Uh, and he's like a huge fan of kitty cats. He like loves kitties. And he's like
Okay.
8-0 with 8 knockouts. He like starches everyone completely unconscious in the first round. He's like the most terrifying up and coming fighter in the UFC, but he's like he loves like kitty cats. He has like 12 kitties running around. So I was doing the kitty cats. Like meow meow meow.
Man, that's a deep cut.
Yeah, it's a very deep cut. You have to be like a very hardcore MMA fan to have any idea what that reference was. Not to mention one dude's jacking off, and
That's another deep reference too.
yeah. But it was sick. I've never been to UFC live, and I've been obsessed with UFC now for the past 5 years. So it was very cool, and it was a good card.
Oh, that was your first live UFC event?
Yeah, it's my first time I've ever been live.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. I did
it
not
was
know that.
great. It was
So
very great.
are you back in Portland right now?
I'm back in the port town, in the big port, in Port
So
City.
is it a war zone up there? A lot of memes going around.
My friend Victor sent me some article that Trump sent like the National Guard or something. Is something going on?
Yeah, I guess you're out of the loop.
I don't follow shit, dude. I don't follow shit.
No, it's probably for the best. But I'll know the reason I brought it up is I think it's kind of funny, like the way that I consume media now. I don't actually get mainstream or like not even mainstream. That's the wrong term. I don't get like actual news. I just see the memes, and so then
Oh yeah,
I'll like reverse engineer it and then go look up
yeah.
like why is everybody making jokes about like Portland being a war zone and then going to like the fair trade market and like joking about how there's nobody there to like like so I see that like what's going on there and then I'll eventually make it back to like an actual news story. So that's why I
So
was
what's
making
the
the
new?
joke.
So what is his news story? That Trump sent in the National Guard to clean up Portland?
Basically, and he's called
Good,
it.
dude. Fucking
Yeah,
good. We talked
he
about it on
sent
that a week one.
he sent all the ICE agents there and that kind of shit.
Well, I don't want that, dude. Dude, fucking keep all the immigrants. Deport all the fucking fentanyl zombies. Get them
Yeah,
out of here, man. It's not the fucking guys picking apples that are the problem.
yeah, but the fentanyl addicts were born here, man. They're true patriots.
Who gives a fuck? Send those fuckers to the Sinaloa or something.
They had their chance, right?
Fuck those guys. Dude, it is so obnoxious. There's so many. Dude, Portland is the home of like the most like composed and cleanly looking homeless people, man. Like the most
Mm.
well fed, rosy cheek, new clothed homeless people. Ugh, so gross. I don't know. Man, that sucks. He's sending ice out here. We don't need fucking ice. We need to get these fucking fentanyl zombies off the street and these like perfectly competent human beings off every fucking street corner. It's unbelievable.
Sorry,
But
dude. I keep dropping it out. I cannot find a good Wi-Fi network down here. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
I
just
don't
like,
know. That's all good. Hopefully, my audio gets picked up. But anyway, as I'm sure you can just fill in the fucking blanks of what I'm rambling about. But it is funny with the media, man, because I have no idea about that shit. It's like my buddy in DC and my buddy in Atlanta are telling me about what's going on in Portland, where I live. So I don't notice it. I'm not sure if Buzz is still with us, so I'm just going to keep talking. There's a good point about the media, though, because the same thing happened to me in Burbank uh, when I was flying out of Burbank this past weekend,
this
where,
is not, this is not bad.
hello, I'm here.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I've got like three different networks. They all have extensions and they all suck. So I'm trying to find the best one here.
All good. I'm just rambling. I'm just going off the cuff still. I'm talking about how the media, it's funny to, like I was saying that I'm getting my news about what's going on in Portland from you, my friend in Atlanta, and then my other buddy Victor, who lives in DC. But I had no idea. Like, I didn't know that. I don't see fucking ICE agents anywhere or National Guard or something on the streets of. I live in Beaverton, which is like a little suburb, but you don't know. I don't. I would have no idea.
Well, yeah, you're pretty isolated. That's a pretty secluded suburb, I think, right? Nike
Yeah,
Town.
I haven't been to Portland proper in a couple weeks.
Hmm.
I go close on Tuesdays and Thursdays for JoJo Soccer. I mean, technically, my address is Portland, but we're
Okay.
like on. There's like a river over like a bridge to get in like Portland, downtown Portland. You have to cross a river, go over a bridge. We're on the other side of that river, and it's pretty suburbia out here.
You know who's from Portland that's kind of surprising and random?
T Pain,
Indomitian Indomitian Sue.
really?
Yep.
What's that?
Like
He's
like played he played
extra retired,
imagine a 18-year-old Indomitian Sue playing high school football in Portland, Oregon.
right? Like fucking 17, 8-year-old kids just crying,
Yeah.
quitting football.
Yeah. It's kind of
Jesus.
it's a funny picture to think about.
He was the second pick behind Stafford.
No.
Yeah, he was.
Are you saying they weren't in the same draft? Are you saying
Yeah, they were.
no, they weren't? They both played for the Lions. They didn't have the 1 and 2 pick.
Oh, never mind. I meant the following year.
Yeah, I think that's what you meant to say.
Were you at the someone's house one time when we were playing beer pong with Stafford at UGA?
I was not.
I remember talking to him about Indomitian and Sue. That's why I remember that connection. I was
Was he
like,
already in
oh,
the league?
Indomitian and Sue, huh? He had just gotten drafted.
Oh, damn. He was still hanging in Athens. That's all good Athens is, man. You can
That
get
was what
drafted number one
happens is
overall, 50 mil in the bank. I want to go to
it
fucking
was
Bourbon.
during that bike race night. That's why I thought you were there because I think we went to your apartment after.
Oh, yeah, I was at my
Remember the
place for
bike
that.
race night when like we watched the bike
Yeah,
out your window, the apartment downtown Twilight? Isn't that what it's called?
Twilight. Yeah, Twilight.
It was that
Yeah,
night.
I was there, but I didn't go out to that. Was it a house party or was it a bar?
Yeah, I feel like we're at 909 or something.
Yeah, I feel like he probably wouldn't have gone out in Athens after getting drafted.
No, I don't think so.
That would have been pretty rough.
I don't remember though.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Twilight.
that guy's still
Rochelle and
chugging along, fucking balling. He's on one of my fantasy teams. He's fucking still out there throwing darts.
somebody said one of the big national pundits the other day is like, yeah, Matt Stafford. It might have been like Al Michaels or something. Matt Stafford, like 17th year in the league. I was like, Jesus Christ. This guy we went to college with has been in the NFL for almost an entire adult life.
Here's our
That's
year.
that's insane. That's just crazy to me.
Yeah,
Like
if you want to
I
get into weird fucking things like that, man, think about it. I mean, that's a perfect example, right? So he's been in the league basically the age that we started UGA with him, the same
he's now
amount
been
of
in the
time
NFL.
has passed since then. From age
Yeah.
0 to 18, which was when we, became adults, started at UGA,
Yep.
started college. That same amount of past 18 to 36, time has passed more actually. We're 37.
It's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah. crazy.
That's
He's been in
insane
the
thinking.
NFL. He's lived an entire NFL life when we stepped foot on. Well, you and I didn't step foot on Athens campus until a little later, but basically, walking off the high school graduation stage, like that entire
Yeah.
life we lived. He's had that in the NFL.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy to think.
It's
Uh,
real wild. By the way, Jackson Dart just got lit up. Sorry, I'm watching Thursday Night Football.
don't tell me anymore. I
Mike
want to
wants me
watch
to.
somebody play.
Mike wants me to. He's fine. He's jogging off. Mike wants me to do some advanced scouting on these two teams.
That's a great idea, actually. And you're the guy. You're the right guy for it.
Yeah, man.
He picked the
I
right
mean,
guy. Dude, you
yeah, I
could be like
know.
Eric Spoelstra. You're coming up like as a video analyst, like breaking on tape. You got a good eye for it, though.
Dude, I'm married to the game.
Well, kind of.
Let
That's
me
kind
ask
of
this
gay, though.
question.
I'm not really into like. I think marriage is between a man and a woman, not between a man and a game.
All
That's
right, all
fuck.
right, all right.
That's gay.
All right, let me,
Game, gay, game. Are you
yeah.
gay?
Yep. I do have a really good eye for this. I thought Josh Rosen was the best pick in that draft.
Chosen
Uh,
Rosen?
yeah, I'll hang my head on that one. But I have a question because I swore that Baker Mayfield would be a bust,
Dude,
and
Baker's the man.
he kind of was a bust for a while, like for like a
I don't
solid
know, dude.
6 years.
I think we're seeing this occurring over and over. Like we're seeing like recurrent examples of this. Sam Darnold being another one. Gino kind of being a little bit of one of these
Yeah,
dudes that like if they hang around long enough, then they can have a resurgence. Or I think they're stuck in bad situations. I think the Browns are a fucking horrible organization. I think the new Panthers ownership is horrific. And Baker, that's where Baker went. He went from Browns to Panthers. And I think it's just bad organization. Dude, he's clearly dirty. He's so
yeah.
good.
I just think it's fun. Like the team that drafts the guy number one overall, if they get zero good years out of him, I guess they went to the playoffs one year as like a 8-8 or 9-17 or something. I don't know. I felt good about that bust assessment before the draft for like 3 or 4 years, and then now he's like just hit an insane level. Like he was throwing passes last week against Seahawks that were just
So good.
like tip your hat. Like damn.
So good, man. The NFL's so much higher level than college. It's so interesting to watch college. I try to do the same thing in college. I watch highlights of the big games, and then I'll watch Georgia if they're playing, LSU if they're playing, and like one or two of the bigger matchups. It's so much. It's fun to watch college and how like sloppy it is, but some of these passes and how tight these windows are, and I'll like nimbly they're navigating the pocket and making throws under pressure is incredible, man. It's so cool.
Yeah. By the way, it's
But
really funny. Jackson Dart got knocked. This is not going to ruin anything for you, but he got knocked out of the game, and he had to go to the protocol tent, like to make sure you don't have a concussion. And Dayball is like, there's shit. I'm not listening because the game's on mute, but Dayball is basically like having an argument with the team doctor about like why it's taking so long to get out of the tent. He's like
doesn't
yelling at him.
matter. I
He's
get the
doing this.
date wrong all the time too.
He's like doing this. Like, come on, get him back in because they had to send Russell out for a third down. It's
Dude, send
hilarious.
Jameis out there. I don't know why they play Jameis. I don't know about Jackson Dart, dude. I watched his whole first game, every snap. Just I was interested to see him play. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. He's rookie, but
You don't think he's the truth?
he's got the moxie. I like the moxie,
Hell yeah, he does.
but I haven't seen like a ton of pocket presence or something like that. He
Yeah,
can
but he spells his
scramble.
name with an X.
He still's what?
He spells his name with an X in the middle though.
Yeah, he's got the swag. There's no doubt about it.
He's swaggy P, bro.
That's why I'm interested in watching and see where he goes, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll be interested to watch this game against the Eagles. Don't tell me anymore. Don't tell me anymore.
I'm just giving you little nugs.
Who the dogs got this weekend?
At Auburn, Saturday night.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm nervous. I don't like it.
You're
We
nervous?
got, yeah, because we got Ole Miss coming to town next week. It's gonna be the big. It'll probably be game day.
At
Uh,
Auburn, then Ole Miss in Athens?
yeah, dude. Yeah, Auburn's a tough place to play. They're pretty good. They've only lost to
Auburn's
Oklahoma.
definitely a tough place to play.
Yeah, they've only lost to Oklahoma on the road and A&M by like a touchdown or something. So they're pretty good. And I think the people we're probably gonna be like a 12-point favorite or something. It's just I don't have a ton of confidence in our team just overall.
Yeah, Gunnar Stockton's very Jackson Darty.
He's fine. I think it's the defense, man. I saw some plays last week against Kentucky where dudes are just running quarantine. Like some white tight end caught a pass at like R40 and like ran it in for a touchdown. And he like kind of was not fast. It was like, what the fuck's going on? Where are the
Mm.
bodies? Like we used to swarm to the ball, but for some reason the defense just seems kind of lackluster. That's my that's my very casual assessment.
No, I mean I would agree with that. I have the dogs usually on in the background because I expect them to win, and I'm always shocked. Like, what the fuck is happening out there?
Exactly.
You got dudes from Kentucky like running through the middle of the field. Yeah, I agree. They need Coach Mike out there. That's what they need. That would be fucking awesome. But
No way.
he's got bigger fish to fry. Isn't that
I
so
want
crazy that like Coach Mike being head coach of UGA would be like below him?
it's insane. It's insane. I mean,
Like
that'd
they
be
would
like a
probably almost certainly
demotion.
win a national championship.
Like Mike could probably like kill a guy, and then he'd have to like take the Georgia job as like a demotion. like, he commits tax fraud and gets fired from the Seahawks. It's like, well, I guess I can take the Georgia job.
Yeah.
It's like a top five coaching. It's like a top five position in the country.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
But it's like a certain type of guy. You have to be like willing to put up with so much more bullshit, I guess. It's like seems like less like the more talented X's and O minds are not going to go to college,
College is more of like a CEO job. It
right?
looks like to me. Yeah, you got a
And
lot
like
more
a
shit
certain
going on.
type of personality that like wants to deal with that bullshit, like a Lane Kiffin type of personality,
Yeah, and
like
yeah,
likes
and
the
you,
drama kind or whatever it is.
yeah, and you gotta recruit constantly, which I know Mike's complained about privately, like the recruiting aspect of college just being a drag. But then I think in the NFL, like you're working just as hard, if not harder, but it's all football for the most part. I mean, you got to do your media stuff and your press conferences, but like for the most part, you've got a GM that deals with all the contracts, and in most situations, you have an owner that isn't a psycho like Jerry Jones flipping birds to people. Did you hear that story?
No.
Yeah, Jerry Jones got fined $250,000 for flipping off um, fans at the game last week.
$250,000?
Yeah, dude,
He's fucking 90, dude, who isn't allowed to football fans.
just throwing the bird. You get you 250 in the
At
pocket.
home at wait, where were they? In Dallas or on the road? Where were they last week?
New York, I think they played the Jets.
They were in New York?
I
Yeah,
think
that's
they
right, because
were.
they had the black, yeah, I remember seeing the black logo on the Jets field. Ah, come
Yeah.
on, who gives a shit? That's awesome. That's good for the game.
Well, I guess my point is like the NFL has so much infrastructure that a head coach can 95% of the time probably just focus on coaching
Mm,
and just like X's and O's, which we know Mike loves.
mm.
So college, you're doing booster meetings, you're doing recruiting trips, I don't know, you're doing all that extra BS that feel like isn't football related really. Not directly related to like X's and O's.
Yeah, transfer portal. Not to mention the roster's fucking enormous. Like you have to worry about some like fifth string linebacker. I don't know, getting
Dude, social
arrested or
media.
something. Social
I feel
media.
like
Yeah.
these coaches have to do like social media spots for the universities, whereas I hardly ever see NFL coaches on social media.
Yeah.
Like like the team accounts. If the team accounts are all just they hardly ever do anything with players even, but like the university social media is or media is always like players, coaches. I feel like so there's just a lot more shit you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why you'd want to coach in college.
Yeah, I think certain guys enjoy it, and obviously it's a fuck ton of money. and the
Because it's a
power
lot of
and the
money.
position. It's cool, man. It'd be cool to be like, it's cool. It's a different there's like more of a kingship and like royalty
Yeah,
to be like Lane Kiffin in Oxford, Mississippi, Brian Kelly, Coach O in Baton Rouge. Uh,
you're a big
uh,
fish.
you're big fish in these, you're like the king of these little kingdoms. Whereas like Coach Mike in Seattle, it's fucking cool, but he doesn't want that shit. He doesn't want to be the guy at the grocery stores getting like his dick sucked and pat on the back. He's not that type of individual. And a
He
lot of
wants
these
to be
NFL
better.
coaches don't strike me as those types of individuals. They just want to be like, they're fucking just football guys. They don't give a shit about the attention and the fame and the glamour. Seems like a lot
Here,
of these college football guys, they like all that. They like that spotlight and the pageantry and the nonsense.
yeah, to take it a step further, I think there's a lot of guys in college that kind of find they can find their niche where they can be successful early and then just ride it out, like a Dabo or even like a Lane Kiffin. Like he's had multiple college jobs, but and he's never really won anything. I mean, he's had a couple 10-win seasons, and he's on all he's a good like PR guy, but think about how long his leash is at Ole Miss. Like he would have to go 5 straight years of like going 500 before he would get fired. Like so
Yeah,
he's
he
kind of
seems like he's still considered like the like number one coach in college football, kind of. It's weird.
I just think there's a lot of those guys out there in college that find their little soft spots and they get the long leash and they're like, I'm good. Like I live in a tiny town, I make a shitload of money. I gotta, I don't have to work that hard. Like it's a cool gig versus like the NFL. It's like, no, you have to like actually be successful at your job to keep it. So I think it's for like I think the NFL is for like the uber competitive coaches, and that's what Mike
Yeah,
is. Like he just wants to test himself against the best, and that's the NFL. So
yeah, yeah. Who's the number one coach in college football? If there was like a free agency right now of NFL college coaches, who's
ooh,
like
this is
the
fun.
man?
Oh man. I mean, Kirby's
Is it
probably
Kirby?
he's probably number one, but he's definitely losing some steam because I
Right?
think, yeah, I think this
There's no
transfer
like
portal.
one guy who's like the man. There's no Saban anymore right now.
No, 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 definitely not. I mean, I think that Kirby's still the best coach. I think most people would agree with that. But I think I liked your free agency thing or like your draft. Like if you're I don't know, Nebraska, right? Like one of these quote unquote sleeping giants or like old blue bloods, and you could have your pick of the litter for coaches. I think
Yeah.
Kirby's probably going number one overall. But I mean, you got guys like Dan Lanning in Oregon, who I
Yeah,
love.
Dan Lanning. That's right. That's a good one.
I love Dan Lanning.
He's the man.
But then you look at like, I mean, even Ryan Day, man, he just won a national championship, and people are already like, and they haven't lost a game this year, but nobody thinks he's a great
I
coach.
think he's in the dudes.
Okay, that's cool.
His beard, bro. He
Yeah,
seems like
that's a
a
lot.
bear. He's a bear.
Are you saying gay dudes can't coach?
I'm just saying that I'm not saying gay dudes can't coach. I'm saying that if I had to choose between gay coach or straight coach, I would choose straight coach.
It's funny you mentioned that you think he's gay. Somebody photoshopped a nipple ring on his shirt during the Texas game to start the year, and it,
Dude,
and
he's
it
got
looked
that vibe. He's got like this weird fucking S&M gay vibe. I don't know. He's got a weird
yeah
vibe.
he's a simp.
He dyes his beard,
Um,
right? He like dyes his beard dark black. That's very
yeah,
gay.
yeah, it's strange. Um, but yeah, Harbaugh, he's not in college. I'm just going back through all the national championship winning coaches. Um, yeah, man, it's not a plethora. I mean, Dabo's on life support there at Clemson.
Dabo's on life support. Obviously, it's not like Belichick. I'm just thinking like these big names.
Dude, I
It's
like
definitely
this.
not fucking Brian Kelly. I hate Brian Kelly.
Brian
He's
Kelly's such a
so
dude.
bad, dude. Oh my God. I couldn't believe it when they hired him and ugh.
Did you watch that Netflix show? Do you have Netflix? I don't even know what
No, but
show.
I know what you're talking about. It's like an LSU show
Oh
or
my,
something, NIL show.
oh my God. I don't understand why he signed up for it. He is like the least, like the most least relatable dude I've ever seen. Like
Yeah, man.
he's not like I always thought of him as this like really good recruiter, but he's just a weird, awkward dude. Like I
Yeah,
don't
he's
know.
like not a football guy at all.
No, he was in politics like until his late
Yeah, he
20s.
seems like a whiny politician or something. And like, what are you doing here, man? How did you get in here?
Yeah. You know who I really like? This is he's a dark horse, but Key at Georgia Tech.
Oh yeah, dude,
He
Tech's good, man.
those guys are playing well, and he's a Tech grad and he played there, so I mean he's kind of like a little mini Kirby, I guess, but I'm Tech's Tech's good, man. I
He's
mean
a
they're
nerdy Kirby, yeah. Tech's good,
Tech's
man. They're kind
good.
of scary, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm
They
nervous
should have beat
about
us
that
last year.
game. I know,
I
and this
mean,
year it's gonna be in Atlanta. I think we fired the fuck up.
yeah, I might go to that game.
I'm planning on going to
Um,
that game, but now I'm staying here for Thanksgiving. That was my plan. Fly home.
oh, really? Are
Yeah.
you coming? When are you going to be here next?
Dude, I don't fucking know.
Uh,
I don't know. I haven't been home
we got
since
a
two
big move going
Thanksgivings
to
ago.
the Seahawks game.
I know potentially that I could do it, but just been flying so much back and forth to LA. It's just like any
Hmm.
of these weekends I don't have to fly. I don't want to fly. Uh,
Where are your priorities, man? The guy you grew up with, or the girl that you're dating?
yeah, I know. I don't know anymore. I don't even know who I am anymore, bro.
I think Mike would be very disappointed if you're not here. Although it is
Yeah,
weird that it is so weird that the Seahawks are in Atlanta back to back seasons. Like
that is weird, right?
so bizarre.
That's so crazy,
Mike just pulling strings, dude. Conspiracy
right?
theory. Yeah. And it's always around the holidays. He just wants to come
I
in
hope they
town.
fucking
Yeah.
obliterate him in Arthur Blank's face, dude. They should have hired him.
So my plan, I'm gonna wear this shirt, obviously, but I may or may not. It's record dependent, but I may or may not wear a Falcons hat. Record dependent.
Do not do that.
If we suck, no
Do
way.
not do that.
Okay, I won't.
I
Noted.
heard a story that
I still have a ton of Seahawks gear. This is my only
I
thing.
heard a story that Coach Mike gave someone that's in like, our world, that Centino UJ world, tickets to a game on the road. And that individual wore did what you just said.
The home team stuff.
And Coach Mike was not fucking happy.
Well, to be fair, I bought my own ticket. It's not like I'm not getting a handout here.
Right, right, right.
But
That's true.
but
That's
I
true.
also
But
my
even
bigger
still,
fear my bigger fear is it's going to be December and it's going to be cold, and this is the literal only Seahawks thing I have. So I'm going to be like
do like a hoodie, put it over a hoodie or whatever.
over the hoodie. Yeah, that might work.
Yeah.
All right, I got time.
Yeah. Wear some Under Armour, bro. Cold gear.
I think we're going to have like 100 people at that game or something like that.
That's so cool.
No, I mean that's the whole crowd. Ticket
Oh,
sales.
of the entire
Yeah, yeah,
Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
yeah. Yeah, ticket sales are really struggling in MBS. I don't know if you've watched any of those games.
Maybe are they? Is it? I mean, they've been struggling the entire existence of the Falcons, but is it really bad this year?
No, it's always been bad. I mean, you're
I
definitely
don't
not as
know.
clued
There's
in.
if they're good, they show up. I feel like.
No, and ever since they moved it, well, okay, first of all, they've sucked ever since they moved into the new stadium. One.
Okay, that's true.
Second of all, the new stadium had the whole PSL they had the whole PSL structure to buy season tickets. So every seat, you have to buy the seat first, and then you buy the tickets on top. You
What?
know about PSLs, right?
No.
Oh yeah, a personal seat license. It was this new thing that they invented like 15 years ago when these owners were getting financing for these stadiums. They were trying to come up with other ways to get more financing. And so you basically, if I wanted to buy a season ticket to the Falcons, I have to pay. I want to say the cheapest, like the upper deck, is like 5K. I got to pay 5K to like buy a PSL. So now that seat is now mine. Technically, I'm leasing that seat, and then I buy, you know, and then they're $1,000 worth of season tickets on top of that.
So you have to pay for the tickets in addition to the PSL is just like a reservation.
Yep, it's like
Like
a
it's just
loan.
like
It's like a loan.
like
It's just a way to make more money. So my point in bringing that up is that's been in place now for whatever 7 years since the stadium's been open. So when you turn on a game on a Sunday, it doesn't matter if we're good or bad, and we've been bad the whole time. The seats are all half empty, especially the lower bowl, because it's all corporation. It's all like just people with a shitload of money who don't actually go to these games. So just a horrible in-game experience in general, like just across the board. That's my 2 cents on the Falcons.
dude, Atlanta sports, bro.
It's tough.
It's always been mismanaged except the Braves.
Yep. And
It's
now
always this
they're
like weird corporate conglomeration ownership. It's like the ownership of the Falcons and the Hawks and even the Braves after Ted Turner, but the Braves always get like good front office management. It seems like I don't know. I don't follow the Braves, but it seems like they always have good infrastructure. But the Hawks and the Falcons, man, it's just this like weird corporate ownership that like has no heart or like actual
do you
understanding of
remember the
reality. It's like always managing it from like on paper, not
mhm.
like with any real understanding of the actual sport or the its fans. The decision making is always like seems like it's being made by bureaucrats or like pencil pushers or something. It's so strange how they manage these teams. And I swear to God, I'm not trying to be like controversial, right wingy, whatever, but I really feel like a lot of I really feel like DEI plays a major role in some of the decision making of both of those franchises, and that goes in line with like the kind of like corporate management of it all. It's like it seems like they're I don't know they don't make sports decisions. They make like
It's
business
funny. It's
corporate
funny.
management decisions.
Funny you mentioned that because I was going to bring up the Spirit Group, which I don't know if you remember, but the Spirit Group was like the 15-person ownership group of the Falcons and the Thrashers, or not the Falcons and the Thrashers, the Hawks and the Thrashers.
Yeah.
They they were, and I'm going to mess all these facts up, but essentially it was a group of a bunch of dudes that all had minority stakes in both teams and in the arena, I think. And I'm pretty sure that the Hawks ownership, I'm going back a ways, but basically, one guy in that group didn't like Danny Ferry for some personal
Mm-hmm.
reason, who was our GM at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and he ratted him out on that on a
Mm-hmm.
call talking about Luol Deng and free agency and trying, and he was
Mm-hmm.
giving like he was quoting Danny Ferry was quoting other
Yeah, it was some
people
bullshit.
talking about Luol Deng. It was a dog whistle kind of racist remark. And so that guy who owned the team and was Danny Ferry's pseudo boss, leaks that, gets him fired, and then I want to say a few weeks later, hired like one of the first sort of like quote unquote DEI people
Mm-hmm.
in the franchise. And that was like one of the first times that a team had hired somebody
Mm-hmm.
in that role. So it's funny you mentioned that because that does kind of date back like 15 years.
Yeah, I mean that's when I remember first started seeing it because Danny Ferry was a sick GM. He had made some like real good moves. I remember he got rid of that Marvin Williams contract. I was like, holy fuck, how this guy do this?
It was Joe
Uh,
Johnson, but
Joe
yeah,
Johnson contract. He just made
yeah.
some really shrewd moves, and then I forget what he went on, but he was known as like this. He was a great hire, and he immediately came in and started shaking things up. And the Hawks have been mired in this like nonsense. Joe Johnson, they just totally mismanaged. This guy was coming in and like making actual smart basketball decisions, and then I don't know. He got
Personal
clearly he
beef
got
got him
fucking
fired.
like scapegoated or whatever. And then never,
Yeah.
different things like that. Hiring fucking who's the Hawks coach? What's his name? Or not the Falcons? Uh,
And
Raheem
now
Morris.
anymore,
Raheem
dude,
Morris
don't get me
over
started.
Mike is
Yeah.
crazy. The whole Penix decision, like why are they taking Michael Penix? I don't know. Maybe Penix is good. I don't
Dude,
know.
so, dude, so I have to continue this narrative, I have a theory that I told somebody this the other day and I got a bunch of weird looks because I don't know if they follow sports as closely as you do. So this might register more with you. So Blank buys the team back in the early 2000s, and Mike Vick's the biggest superstar this city's had in
Yeah.
forever. And he's, I want to say like his second or third year in the league, and then all the dogfighting shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
And Blank goes 180 degrees against Mike Vick, like almost immediately,
Mm-hmm.
like kind of like distances himself. We draft Matt Ryan, the cleanest, whitest dude you
Mm-hmm.
could possibly find. And I think a lot of people in the city, mostly black people, kind of took that as a whoa, like so we're gonna like we all saw ourselves in Mike Vick. He was our favorite player. This rich guy from Home Depot is coming in and he's replacing the quarterback with a white dude. I think
And
ever
a
since
lot.
then he's been trying to
He,
chase. He's been trying to like get the fans
yeah,
back on his side.
yeah, I agree, dude. Because the kind of secret thing, or maybe not so secret thing about the whole Mike Vick situation, is especially like the Atlanta black fan, like especially after the dude did 2 years in federal prison, we're like,
Yeah,
this guy's
yeah.
not a fucking demon. Like that was a lot bigger deal to like suburban white America, and I'm sure Arthur Blank and his corporate offices than it was to like people of the inner city fan of Atlanta.
Well,
And they totally just
isn't
like,
that just politics in general, though, dude? Like
yeah, yeah,
all the people who complain about inner city issues don't live in the city. So like all the
yeah,
people, it's the same exact thing. Like black
yeah,
people on the whole don't really. All they would say is like he didn't kill anybody. He killed a bunch of
exactly.
dogs. Like they're just
Yeah.
dogs.
And he was
And as a
transcendent
dog owner
superstar in
myself,
this.
I hated that, but I get it, right? Like it's
Yeah,
he shouldn't
especially
get
after he served his time, it was like they totally bailed on him, and people loved Mike Vick. And during people, Mike Vick was
a
like the fucking, he's the biggest sports star of our lifetime in Atlanta,
100%. Yeah, and he's
and they just
revered
bailed on
now.
him. Yeah, and he's revered
He's
now. And people also forget he came back for the Eagles for 2, 3 years and was awesome. He was
yeah.
like very good for a couple years when
Yeah,
he
straight
came
out of
back.
prison, like 30 years old, still balling. He was unbelievable. Like those games, and not only that, but we were like at a perfect age for that type of
So much
for that.
fun,
I mean,
man.
we were teenagers. Like it was awesome. Like he was a video game, and the city was like drunk in love with him. Like it
Yeah,
was wild.
it was the best, dude.
Anyway, I think he's
That
been
play
chasing that.
against the Vikings, that play he made against the Vikings in overtime when the two Vikings safeties collided to each other. Like, what am I watching? Who
Unbelievable,
is this guy?
unbelievable. And we just cast him off, or Blank, gets the blame for casting him off. I think that he's just been like kind of kowtowing to the city ever since in terms of, and
Yeah,
some of
so
it's
do I,
good.
man.
Like, I mean, some of it's good, right? Like
Desmond Ritter.
he donates a shitload of money and shit. But I don't know. Like hiring Raheem just felt like a PR move to me.
Total DI hire. I felt the same way. And I think the Penix thing was kind of like that too. I think the Desmond Ritter thing felt forced.
Well, we have a black GM, black head coach, and a black quarterback. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, something's I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you.
I like a little diversity. I mean, I don't know.
Who gives a shit? It doesn't even matter about diversity. Just hire whoever's best for the job. It's a black guy, white guy, fucking purple guy, Asian guy. It doesn't fucking matter. Just hire the
Yeah,
best person for the fucking job. It's the NFL. This isn't fucking in any walk of life. But like, this isn't
yeah,
first grade like fucking book report presentation. This is the fucking NFL.
yeah. I shouldn't have even mentioned race. I mean, like Fontenot's just not a good GM. Like
I
he
didn't even know he was
signs
a
for
black guy. Fontenot's black guy. I've never seen his face. I always heard his name. I was like, oh, that's definitely a white guy.
yeah, he was the Saints for a long time. I mean, but he signs Kirk Cousins that deal, and then now he's our backup, and just dumb shit.
Just,
And
dude, that's fire. But that whole situation is fireable within itself. I don't even care if Penix turns out to be a stud. It
no,
doesn't. You
totally.
did clearly didn't have a plan. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, but I think that he was really instrumental in hiring Raheem too, because I think they're buddies. And Raheem's just like, I mean, I don't know,
Yeah,
whatever. I guess they did
man. I
dodge a
mean,
bullet not hiring Belichick.
yeah, but I think no one was. That was, I think I was probably. I think if you sat down with Belichick and then saw his last few seasons, I mean, I don't think he was really getting hired. That's a
Yeah.
disaster, dude. The guy he's still coaching. I forget he's like coaching UNC.
Have you followed the latest though? They're putting out statements saying that they have full confidence that he's going to stay throughout the year. Like there's already rumors he's looking for a buyout. Like they're 5 games into the
This
season.
year
Yeah, yeah.
to do
Somebody's
what?
reporting it. No, somebody's reporting he wants to leave. Like he doesn't want to stay there anymore. Like apparently it's a super toxic coaching staff. and the university came out with a statement last night saying that that's not true, and so it's a shit show.
So do you
Shit
think he'll
show is
just
about one.
retire? He'll just be done. It's not like he's gonna be like have
I don't know.
a hot candidate or something.
We need our Tar Heel correspondent Matt Griffith on the phone.
Yeah, we do actually. I was hoping Belichick would be good actually. That'd be fun if UNC was good and Belichick was back. That'd be fucking great story. But
I just can't imagine how miserable
he's
it must be being that old and sucking as a college football coach.
yeah, man. I bet he's yeah. It's gotta be so tiresome.
Yeah, especially with a 24-year-old girlfriend.
That and so that's still going on too. He's still dating this chick.
Oh yeah.
That's fucking insane.
Oh yeah.
What is gonna happen when this guy a year from now is just like a retired, borderline senile old man? Is this chick still gonna be around? Like,
I don't know.
uh, I don't know.
She
You just
definitely,
like,
she definitely, she definitely has a game plan. Maybe the Falcons should
yeah,
hire
she's
her as a GM.
gotta be, yeah, she's a go getter.
She's got a game plan for sure. She's got a 20-year plan.
Hope she's getting in the will or something. What's the long game here?
I don't
Jordan.
know. Jordan.
All right, Daddy. Anything else?
No, I let's see. I will be rooting for the Seahawks this weekend, but if they lose, that's okay. Um, because I
Don't
do like
wear
the
a
Jets.
Falcons hat to the game.
I won't. Go Seahawks.
Go
Yeah,
Seahawks.
good
Go
chat.
Dogs on the road to Auburn. I don't know anything else. Alabama, Missouri, I know is happening. I think Oregon's got somebody big, maybe. You know,
Uh, shit. I don't know. What is this? A whole rundown here?
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, UFC
I
is
only have so much.
a who they play?
No, I was gonna say I only have so much room in this little tiny brain.
Yeah, me too. Um, yeah, UFC. What's UFC? Here's UFC this weekend, and then another pay per view weekend after that. You just got two pay per views in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, Indiana, Oregon this weekend.
Indiana, that's right.
Indiana's
Indiana.
gonna get smoked.
Is it in Indiana or is it here in my
It's
beautiful
in
home?
Eugene.
It's in Eugene. Damn, I wish I was in town this weekend. I'd go. That'd be fun. It's like an hour away, hour and a half.
I drove past Autzen once. It's a cool stadium.
I went there. It's incredible. I went there on my drive up. I went to both that one and the Oregon State. Both really cool campuses. Uh,
Corval.
they're both nice.
You
Cool
been to
little college
Corvallis,
towns.
bro?
I did. I spent the night in Corvallis actually.
Go
It's
bring
like
it.
definitely seems like the B League Eugene. And it's like definitely seems like Oregon State is the B League Oregon, University of Oregon.
Well,
It's
they don't have a
interesting.
conference.
Yeah, but just seems like the whole vibe, like the town, the campus, the sports program is all like the little brother version.
Yeah.
But it's still nice. It was
Well,
still Oregon State was cool. It was cool. It was more like I don't know. It was a cool little town.
did you know that Michelle Obama's brother was the head coach at Oregon State basketball back in the
Oh
day?
yeah, that's right. I do remember that. That was like during
That's
the
like
Obama administration, right?
that's like their one claim to fame as an athletic program.
They had some dudes. They had a real shifty little running back with dreadlocks. I forget his name at some point.
Oh wait, didn't Steven Jackson go to school there?
Steven Jackson. That's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think
Derek
T.O.
Anderson
went
went there.
there.
No, Tio went to Chattanooga.
He didn't transfer.
No. Are you thinking Ocho Cinco?
Did Ocho Cinco go there?
I think so.
I think he did.
Yeah, I think you're confusing Ocho Cinco with Tio.
And T.O. Look it up.
I'm gonna double.
Look it up. We'll close out with this.
This is what
Ocho
everybody's waiting for.
Cinco University is it the
Oh wow,
Beavers?
he's from Miami.
I knew that.
Yeah, Oregon State. Nailed it.
Yeah. That's a nice little connection there. Little three piece combo right there. The Derek. Derek Anderson, play action to Steven Jackson, hit him deep with the Ocho Cinco.
Not bad.
Not bad. Go
Not bad.
Beavers.
They had a good baseball team too, or a good baseball
But
program.
better than Justin Herbert, play action to LeGarrette Blunt. Finding there's no wide receivers from Oregon.
Deshaun Jackson,
He went to Oregon?
didn't he?
I don't know, man. Oh man, marijuana is like deleting my distant memory of these players. I could
Wait,
used to recall this shit up like no problem recall.
um, that's funny. It says Delaware State University. He's a coach at Delaware State.
Deshaun Jackson
Um,
is?
oh, he went to Cal.
Cal, yes, of course. Marshawn
There's
Lynch.
a bunch.
That's a good hookup. Aaron Rodgers, play action. Marshawn Lynch hitting Deshaun Jackson deep.
I think there's some good running backs from Oregon.
LaMichael James,
Oh yeah, he was a Heisman finalist. Jonathan Stewart,
Jonathan Stewart, LeGarrette Blunt, smoking blunt.
Ontario Smith, the Wizinator,
Ontario Smith.
the Wizinator. Uh, uh, I know they got a bunch of wide receivers.
They don't. They
Sure they
just
do.
don't.
Dude,
They
Troy
got a guy right,
Franklin.
Troy Franklin. I was just gonna say Troy Franklin, current guy.
Oh man. I'm looking at a Reddit. It says, who in your opinion has been the best wide receiver in Oregon's history? And it says
DeAnthony
Jason Williams
Thomas.
and Demetrius Williams. Like what?
I don't even know the fuck that is.
That's sad.
They haven't had good wide receivers, man.
Ahmad
Pretty
Rashad. Okay.
pretty crazy.
That is wild.
Steve Prefontaine.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow,
Hmm.
this is a pretty weak list. Okay. Yeah, DeAnthony Thomas. I remember him.
He's a quarterback, right?
No, he was wide out. Or he was like a scat back or something. DeAnthony?
I think he's quarterback, and then they converted him to wide receiver in the pros.
Whatever. I don't
I
know. Are
think.
you thinking about
What
the
am I, an
Michigan guy?
Oregon football historian?
Yeah, dude.
Who
Dan Fouts. Remember him?
am I, Lewis and Clark on the Oregon Trail?
That's all funny.
Okay, sorry. All respect to Lewis and Clark. I didn't mean any
Yeah.
offense by it. I love our great nation.
Yeah, dude. They're tapping our phones. All right, man. Well, go Seahawks, go dogs.
Go Seahawks, go Dogs. We've all got our backup teams in case things don't go well. Buzz got the Jags. I got Ole Miss, Rebels, and LSU Tigers. We got the Vikings out there. Oh, Buzz, by the way, sorry, my boy Max Brosmer. Remember this guy that I keep talking about?
Quarterback.
Dude, he's the backup for the Vikings right now. He came in for a snap in the game this past weekend because Carson Wentz got hurt. So this guy, I'm telling you, Centennial Night, Max Brosmer, undrafted free agent rookie, is one fucking shitty half from Carson Wentz away from being the starting quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings.
Hell yeah, dude. That game was in London, right?
Yeah, the Vikings were back to back Dublin and London.
Hell yeah. Come on, more night. We need more night DNA in the NFL.
I know. Maximum Bro is coming, starting quarterback Vikings. But go
Book it.
Seahawks. That's a priority. Go Dogs. Thank you, Buzz. I'll talk to you soon,
All right,
dog.
man. Later.
Peace, homie.